Hello everybody, you're here with Cladu Beauty with your host Claudia Lara. Thank you very much for watching. And today is another episode of Fragrance. And we're going to continue with the discovery set from the house Miller Harris, Perfumer London. Now, if you have watched some of my other reviews, because I've been doing one by one, you already know that I have love this house. Oh, did I do it that well? This is the discovery set. And Miller Harris, can you see a little bit there? Yes, okay. So I've been loving this house. I've been loving all the fragrances that I have smelled so far, and I think I have done 4 of them, and they been just amazing. So I'm very looking forward. I still have another 4, so even that very substantial discovery set if you want to try the house. And I really recommend it because so far they all been very elegant, unique, straightforward, for all sort of ages, fresh, new. And so I don't know if all the fragrances are new, but they smell like they will endure the times. So let's try the one for today, which is Secret Gardenia, which I'm very looking forward, because you know one of my favorite fragrances is white florals. I love gardenia, especially Chanel gardenia in less exclusives. And this house is very interesting because it does have a quality of mystery to all the fragrances. So the fact that they call it Secret Gardenia even allures me a little bit more. They have one that is called Rose Silence, and it's very interesting because I'm like, how do you do a rose silence? But my whole mood and the whole fragrance, I think, is a perfect explanation. It's not just a make-up name out of the blue air. So the fact that they call this Secret Gardenia got me intrigued. So let's try it. Now, if this is the first time you're here with me, I have a little bit of structure to my videos. So the first one, I go to Fragrantica, which is just a website where all scents are there. And I just kind of sort of read a little bit from there or note little things. And then I go to the actual fragrance website and say a little bit more there. But the most important part is how I experience the fragrance, what happens to my mood throughout the video as I experience the fragrance. And then of course, I'll let you know who do I think is for and what for. All right, so how does this makes me feel? Let's go and try it out. All right, Secret Gardenia. Wow. This fragrance is no different than all the others, and their beauty, elegance, uniqueness. I mean, the reason I said that right from the start when I smell it is because some fragrances, when you first apply them, they might be too strong, that you get maybe some alcohol or some stronger something. You have to wait for them to mellow down. And of course, I have to wait for this one to settle down as well. But from the start is a beautiful experience. It's not a distorted experience in that sort of something hits you not right or something, whatever. It's just, and that immediately makes you feel, or makes me feel elegant, because you know there's quality. And not only quality, you know there's thought and history behind this. There is value. There is this experience that is valuable behind it. I can't say enough about this house. Since I discovered it not too long ago, I've been loving it. So let's move along. It says Secret Gardenia from Miller Harris is for women and men. Now that's usually the case nowadays, although I've been recently with some that define for women and men, and I thought that was nice. But now it's all over the place, because some of those that are defined for women, I think they could be where everything can be where for men and women, but I'm saying they could be feminine and vice versa. So now that doesn't tell me much, but let's continue. I'm not going to get caught on with that. So Secret Gardenia by Miller Harris, a fragrance for women and men. Secret Gardenia was launched in 2019. Very new fragrance. The nose behind this fragrance is Matthew Nardine. Now the picture, I don't know how new the picture is here, and it's black and white, but the person, Matthew Nardine, the male, looks very young. And so that's refreshing. It's nice. And oh my God, this fragrance is so lovely. I'm trying to see if I can, by memory, differentiate the one from Gardenia Chanel. I have it here. I can smell one and then the other just to see. This one, I think it has a little more, I wouldn't say depth, but I feel the cloud of it a little bit more. The Gardenia from Chanel is a little fresher per se, but that doesn't mean it's better. They're both, you can smell straightforward the Gardenia, which is nice. Probably the Chanel a little cleaner, but a little more lighter in day to day. This one, it gives a little more elegance because of this that I'm referring. So let's look at the main accords according to this website. It describes it as white floral, of course, aquatic. Yeah, that's the aquatic part, I think, is the one that kind of takes you with the Gardenia. So it's white floral, aquatic, fresh, powdery, woody, citrus, lactonic, and violet. Okay. So I think that's what it is. So you have the Gardenia that you can smell it, and then the aquatic sort of takes you in it. And then the powdery, because you can feel that towards the back. Now, I'm very curious why they call it Secret Gardenia, because I can smell the Gardenia, perhaps because I can see how it's starting to hide away versus, for example, the Chanel that is really straightforward on the front. It is a Gardenia scent. That's where you stay with. This one, the Gardenia was really in front, and then it was taken by this sort of fragrance, a Quantica, this sort of cloud, and now is residing towards the back, which is very interesting. So let me go now to the website of Miller Harris, and I'm gonna read just a small little sentence. I love it because from all the houses, and I like to read a little bit of how they describe their fragrance, this one is very short, concise, and specific, and they have, nail it with the description of each of the fragrances. So let's read this one. It says, an abundance of gardenia flowers on a misty London morning. Their pillowy petals bathe in dewy, pure light. All right, maybe this is the least precise to the point, because I don't think it tells me much. I mean, an abundance of gardenia flowers on a misty London morning, perhaps it can get me in a certain mood. Their pillowy petals bathe in dewy, pure light. Okay, so misty, sort of, I guess, the powdery part of it, but the aquatic, the white floral, all right. So I'm glad I said it, that it was perfect for the other ones. I wouldn't say it's for this one precisely, but let's see what the head notes are. Ingredients, right? Not ingredients, but the notes. Okay, so it has bergamot, io, yuzu, io, aqua, and nashi pear. I don't know what the io means. I'm just reading it as it is. So bergamot, yuzu, aqua, and nashi pear. Okay. Doesn't tell me much. Bergamot. All right. Now the heart, maybe that's why it's sort of in the background, or as it settles, the heart is gardenia, jasmine, Abs Egypt, lang lang io, and violet petal. Yeah, I guess the violet petal is the one that kind of mellows you out. It's subtle. I love, yeah. All right. Lasting impressions, which is kind of the base notes. Driftwood, creamy sandalwood, cedarwood EO, and musk. I don't know what this EO is. It's probably a a quality of the ingredient or something, or it's already processed in a certain way. I don't know what it means, but okay. So sandalwood I like in fragrances, and cedarwood, that makes it very grounding. I don't know if it's grounding. I don't think I feel totally grounded. I don't feel flying out as a white floral, open up and welcome me. I always describe white floral with that kind of feeling. This doesn't make me feel like that. It is center. I'm here and now, you know. Gardenia, jasmine, Egypt, I wouldn't say it's that white floral. I mean, for those ingredients, I think I would feel very like, whoa, open up and beautiful and white and light pink. No, I think it's the aquatic. And the aquatic part, it really brings me for more of a male fragrance. You know, it's still white floral, but more of in the male sport. You know, like allure sport, you know, they have this quality. I always see them like in a boat, a man in a boat with shorts and a polo shirt. I don't know, something like that. Very outdoorsy in the elegant, upscale sort of way. That's what this reminds me of. Maybe it's too feminine to just compare it to those, but it has that quality. So let me just read a little bit here, because I don't think I have gotten to it. I mean, there's a reason. Maybe that's the reason why it's called secret gardenia, because you really have to sort of make a relationship with it or discover it as you wear it, because that's what happened with these fragrances. You know, how you feel in the middle of the day or end of the day after you sprayed it, it starts shifting according to your relationship to the fragrance. So maybe that's what it is, because I'm feeling a little lost, not in what I'm describing, but a little lost in where is the gardenia and what is going on with this fragrance. Is it male? Is it female? I got the sweetness, now it's settling. I get the aquatic, but it has the powdery elegance, but it's masculine. You know, this is where I'm at. And if you've been with me, you know that I prefer fragrances that are very straightforward. I don't like this confusion of too many ingredients. For some people, they love it because it gives complexity, right? And it is this mystery. To me, I like very straightforward. So let's read just a little tiny more and see if we can discover this secret gardenia. The hidden lustre of gardenia in clear, bright, and sensual ode to the purest of white flowers. London's secret garden are locked away, filled with clandestine flowers. And secret gardenia captures those beautiful scents in a cool and fresh bouquet. Pillowy gardenia petals, the zesty freshness of yuzu and cool juicy nashi pear, with sensual jasmine and ylang ylang. The creamy sandalwood and delicate musk anchors the tactile gardenia petals in pure light. All right, I don't know why they had to add their sensual jasmine. I guess they had to add the sensuality somewhere. I don't know why fragrances love to be sensual. No, I wouldn't go to sensual. It is soft, you know, soft. There's some quality of softness, oily perhaps. I wouldn't say seductive or sensual, light, sweet, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I have to say I was expecting a little more of this fragrance. Having said that, I think it's a beautiful fragrance. You saw my response from the beginning. I like it. I don't smell the gardenia that much anymore. I smell some sweetness. And I wouldn't say too sweet because the aquatic is winning over. So it's almost like there's this aquatic fragrance, and then towards the back you get the sweet, but it's sweet. But you get the sweetness. I wouldn't say you get the gardenia. So perhaps by the explanation, you know, that it's a secret garden and towards the back there's some flowers. So you do feel like you want to do that. Like, where is that smell coming from? You know, and you kind of want to put some plants to the side or something, and then oh, there it is. Those are the flowers that smell, you know, that kind of thing. So it gives you a swift and you want to be searching for it. All right, so beautiful. It has a quality of just putting it in your backpack and take it with you and spray it, you know, if you're in that long weekends and it's just hot and it's just you know, you just want a refresher, or you want to smell good after sweating or something. So it is a beautiful scent. I would recommend it. I don't think I will buy this nor give this to somebody, because there's others that I think they're a little more for, you know, every occasion and everywhere. Having said that, it's beautiful. I mean, you can't go wrong with this house. So yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. I hope I made a good description for all of you that would love this fragrance, because the fact that it's not something I will buy for me doesn't mean it's a bad fragrance, or perhaps it is for you. And what I have found is a lot of bestsellers are not necessarily my favorite. So it's obviously bestsellers because they're favorite for many people. Yeah, I like sometimes a different, unique, sort of depth. And those qualities are not necessarily for everybody. So, I mean, right here it has 16 reviews and it is 5 stars. So I wouldn't be surprised by that. It is described as a floral aquatic. I think the aquatic part is the one that it keeps turning me off. It says, spring comes to the wall garden, secret and calm. In hornets they dwell, and how sweet they smell. Into each corner a breath of light, and it does my soul with pleasure make bright. So yes, I am getting into the scent and the whole thing of it, but I guess it's too green for me more than white floral, even though they never describe that. But it does says fresh and uplifting floral scent with a modern feel. It is modern. It does feel newer, like I said. And okay, who do I think this for? A youngster, you know, a young guy. Yeah, working outside every day, casual. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do it this moment. Please ring the bell, please comment below. Tell me if you know this house, if you like this fragrance, and anything else you want to say. Thumbs up, and see you on the next one. Bye.